coronavirus pandemic has crossed the 4 lakh mark and the single day spike has gone beyond 15,000. This is the toughest time for the country. The government has failed in prevention and handling of coronavirus pandemic. The lockdown could not control the spread of the virus but pushed the economy into crisis. Instead of providing relief to the suffering people, the government is adding to their problems. The government has been hiking the price of petrol and diesel continuously for 15 days. The price of diesel hit a record high on Sunday after state-run oil marketing companies raised its rate by 60 paise per litre and that of petrol by 35 paise, taking the cumulative increase to Rs 8.88 a litre and Rs 7.97 respectively in a fortnight. According to a price notification of state oil marketing companies, petrol in Delhi will now cost Rs 79.23 per litre and diesel rates Rs 78.27 per litre. Petrol and diesel prices had touched a record high in 2018 too. Diesel rate had touched a peak of Rs 75.69 per litre in Delhi on October 16, 2018 and petrol price had mounted to Rs 84 a litre in Delhi on October 4, 2018. The daily increase in fuel rates started on June 7th as oil companies resumed daily revision in prices in line with costs after ending an 82-day gap. It has taken diesel prices to fresh highs and petrol prices too is at a 2-year record high. The 82 freeze in rates this year was imposed in mid-March soon after the government raised excise duty on petrol and diesel to shore up additional finances. The government had on March 14th increased excise duty on petrol and diesel by Rs 3 per litre each and then again on May 5th by a record Rs 10 per litre in case of petrol and Rs 13 on diesel. They gave the government Rs 2 lakh crore in additional tax revenues. Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum Corporation and Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, instead of passing on the excise duty hikes to customers, adjusted them against the fall in the retail rates that was warranted because of a decline in international oil prices to 2-decade lows. International oil prices have since rebounded and oil firms are now adjusting retail rates in line with them. Rates have been increased across the country and vary from state to state depending on the incidence of local sales tax or value-added tax. Taxes make up nearly 2/3 of the retail selling price. As much as 64% in petrol price is due to taxes. Congress President Sonia Gandhi had written to the Prime Minister demanding the rollback in petroleum prices, calling it insensitive in the time of crisis. The pandemic has left millions of people in financial distress and the petroleum price hike has added to their financial burden.